Welcome to a Sermon's Recap, and today we look at Pastor Carolyne Kiogora's sermon, Do Not Drop the Baton. Our journey of faith is compared to a relay race where the athlete runs and must pass the baton to the next runner to a finish line. The American women team had trouble passing the baton in the relay races of the 2000, 2004, and 2008 Olympic. They kept on being disqualified for dropping the baton for some reason. We are in a divine race of faith that must reach the next generation no matter what age we are or in. 2 Timothy chapter 1 verse 5, we see three generations passing the baton from grandmother to mother and finally to young Timothy. We too must pass the baton to the next generation. Do not drop it, do not cling onto it, but pass it correctly to the next generation so that they too can win the prize. In Judges chapter 2 verse 6 to 17, Joshua dies together with his generation, and a new generation comes up that does not know the Lord, nor knows what the Lord did to Israel. This generation kept on going through a cycle of sinning, repentance, deliverance, and sinning once again. Every time they would cry to God, and God would raise up a judge to deliver them, but they would soon forget about that and go back to their sin. Initially, they had served the Lord throughout the lifetime of Joshua. This information was passed on to them just like in the remembrance of the 12 stones that Joshua told them to get from the Jordan. They knew about the walls of Jericho, the destruction of the kings. They even saw the sun stand still. But somehow, somewhere along the way, Joshua's generations dropped the baton and brought a generation that did not know the Lord. Today, many parents are going through a tough time bringing their children. With all the politics around, the news, the murders, the rapes, the abuses, sexual immoralities, nothing seems like is working. Our young ones are being exposed to everything apart from the costs of following Jesus. They are not teachable, not accountable. They do not have the meat of the word, and it seems like we have dropped the baton on our way. Titus tells us to teach them sound doctrine and to say no to ungodliness. He tells the older men to have self-control and to have sound faith in love and endurance. He also tells the older women that they should not whine, they should not gossip, but should teach what is good. And he also tells the younger women that they should be busy at home, loving their husbands and children in self-control, purity, and kindness. The younger men are told that they should also have self-control and be examples in everything they do, while the servants are told not to steal, not to talk back to their masters, but to be subject to their masters and to trust them fully. So let us live the same life in private and in public as we teach. Yes, as we teach and teach. Let the next generation have a baton of faith from a faithful generation. Do not drop the baton.